Yo, what is up, guys? It is xFayze here. I will be reacting to Knox Hill, his remix to Eminem's Killshot. So today what we're gonna do is, look, I'm not gonna catch everything. There's no way I'm gonna catch everything on my first try, especially when it's Knox Hill, because you guys know he's pretty complex. So if I miss anything, let me know in the comment section below. But let's react to this. We'll try and catch as much as we can.
Dear Knox Hill, congratulations.
You've been demonetized.
Oh, you know undefeated, come get wrapped in a hurry. All my flows getting heated like a Shaq's in Missouri. Get a dose of the season, then I splash, bro, the curry. I'm a goat for a reason in the grass.
Okay, first of all, he's referencing Heat, Shaq. There's some basketball bars. Then the season, Curry. Okay, one second. Let's hear that again. And I like the intro where it says, congratulations, you've been demonetized. That's a little shot to the labels, because any reactor who's on YouTube knows that you can transform the content as much as you want. They're still going to throw that copyright on you, and you have to dispute it. And by the time you get all that done, like most of the views that you get on that video has already happened, and you earn no money. But it is what it is.
Come get wrapped in a hurry. All my flows getting heated like a Shaq's in Missouri. Get a dose of the season, then I splash, bro, the curry. I'm a goat for a reason in the
right? I like that. And season, Curry, but he's also talking about Steph Curry because he's on the basketball scheme.
rest, I leave you buried. Quick pen of bars, been in charge, I am the boss. I'm the best, period, these mental pause. Been a war, send the wolves, I send the corpse and pick up left like dental floss. My penal gloss, when I record, I record.
Okay, my penal gloss, dental floss, so it's all scheme. It's very quick schemes, I've noticed, at least for the first 30 seconds. Very quick schemes. He's not like doing like 3 bars, punchline, 4 bars, punchline.
Imagine who you are, you need a caption on your bars. You just hatching a facades, I don't need the cliff notes. I'm like Zella golden fraud, send you to the crypto. I don't scam like Logan Paul. Jesus, don't cross.
If you know about the Logan Paul crypto scam, you know about.
Jesus, don't cross me, you leech is exhausting. All you do is blah blah yada yada. I'm the Baba Yaga, I'm the saga harder than the Yakuza. You talk a lot of data. You ain't got the heart, you hard as water. Yeah, I'll leave a heart.
He's saying you're talking a lot of. There's no substance to what you're saying. There's no substance to what you're saying. But the way that he did it with the flow, with the yada da 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 da, with the inner rhymes with the A's, I think was him kind of making fun of a lot of like mainstream rappers nowadays who will have the sickest flows and sound really good, but they're saying nothing, right? It's just yada yada blah 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 whatever, right? It's whatever you have to say so that it sounds good on the beat, but you're not actually saying anything. And I think he's making fun of that here.
Oh, when I'm drilling instrumentals, don't fuck with my dogs or I'll fill you in a kennel. I'm lit like John Wick, I could kill you with a pencil. Ay.
Okay.
Now imagine me broke in a deep hole where my knees won't go, trying to reach rope as I sink low and I bleed my woes, but the beat's my hope, trying to reach my foes. Hated for my skin tone.
One more time for that little. I like the rhyming here. Da 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 ti da do ti da do ti da do.
I sink low and I bleed my woes, but the beat's my hope, trying to reach my foes. Hated for my skin tone, tainted as an M clone. How can they explain it? I was only ever painting what I've known.
Okay,
I've been
fair.
low, but the way I earned through this pain, I win though. The government been tapping the phone, it's all track and control. Got a map on your home bad since way back when they pushed LSD and smacked the black prisoners trapped in a hole. Ask the Contras who push the cocaine if you tracking the spinner. They use the cold water, wear a mask in defenders, harassing defenders, and then they had the nerve to claim a crack epidemic.
Yo, he's actually speaking. Don't let the fact that I'm just breaking down the flow in a few of the bars. This is just the truth. This is just the truth.
Wear a mask in defenders, harassing defenders, and then they had the nerve to claim a crack epidemic. But fuck being woke, they still sleeping on me like the pole in the streets. So I scroll through these beats, phone charge till I find another vote to release. Fuck a vote.
So you said they still sleeping on me like the Poe on the streets?
In the streets, so I scroll through these beats. But fuck being woke, they still sleeping on me like the pole in the streets. So I scroll through these beats, phone charge till I find another vote to release. Fuck a Vokes in a piece, I'm a rogues in the heat. Who you know, pen and me, I don't beef, I just eat. I
like that. That's like a really nice little multi-syllable rhyme scheme right there.
Who you know, pen and me, I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete. With the number 2, spitting any 102, piece and true. All you folks sitting, what the hot do?
Okay. Now, I understand the bar from the beef all the way to eating, all the way to excreting, all the way to number 2. I understand the scheme, but I'm not the biggest fan of poo bars. As soon as I'm picturing poo, it's kind of like, you know. So that's the only criticism I have so far. But he's actually talking though. He's still talking like when he's saying that, but it's just like it's one of those type of subjects where for me it doesn't hit. You know?
If I just eat, this is what I excrete. With the number 2, spitting any 102. Peace and truth, all you folks sitting, what the I do. But where the fuck were you when we were suiting up? On the same corner where they shooting up, pushing dust in the cut. I was moving CDs with no love, trying to get a buzz and move it up. But fuck the mainstream, I don't really see value. With the ice and the whips, that'll only devalue. They selling you a pill, you don't need to eat value. Pushing fentanyl lean, you don't need to be battled. Stay free.
So I think, yeah. So from the start, when he mentioned being demonetized, and then he mentioned all the yada yada people, and now he's actually calling it out specifically, like, hey, you know, this is what's going on in the mainstream right now. They're pushing things that don't make sense, like drugs. It's not good for your health. I'm not saying, like, look, you want to have a good time, go have a good time, but like not drugs that can actually kill you, you know, like go smoke weed, whatever. Like, I'm not like some like super anti-drug person. I think that you're an adult, you can make your decisions, but he's saying it's a bad influence with how popular these topics are in mainstream rap. They talk about it like almost every single song, to the point where even subconsciously it makes you think that it's okay to always do that. It makes you think that it's okay to buy some super high cost car that as soon as you drive it off the lot just devalues completely. Like, unless you're rich, you should probably not be doing those things, right? But the subject matter in those songs pushes you to kind of think and want that, to the point where it can harm some people who are easily influenced, right?
Stay free and in attendance. They serve you all this racket, but I ain't in attendance till the fence is in the room and he's
I like that. The racket, tennis, in attendance kind of sounds the same as tennis. One more time.
Stay free and in attendance. They serve you all this racket, but I ain't in attendance till the fence is in the room and these donkeys in attendance. But I don't vote for any, I'm independent. Hey, do what you love, man, and fuck anyone who tells you you can. Killshot to the labels, I'm out.
Alright, so he didn't actually come at anyone specifically. I thought he would, since it was Eminem's Killshot, where he went specifically at MGK. But he did go in. It was still a diss track, but mostly to labels and to the whole formulaic approach that we've heard over and over and over again. That's what I've been saying this on my UK rap reactions, or at least I don't know if I've actually uploaded any of them where I actually said this, but let me just reiterate. In the UK, there's a healthy balance between lyricism, skill with the bars, and flows. Whereas in North America, at least recently, there's been a pretty low bar, right? A lot of the mainstream songs here don't have any lyricism at all, right? There's no subject matter that's worth you like really thinking about. But in the UK, you got Dave, you got Central C, Stormzy, Ren. You got all these people that are like really pushing out subject matters with their song, and really trying to have a more of a positive impact as well. Like, yes, they're flexing and they're talking about some like generic stuff too, but like every once in a while they're dropping a bar. Whereas here, unless it's like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, JID, Eminem, Lil Wayne, if those people aren't dropping, it's like, I don't know, man. A lot of our trap and a lot of our like drill music doesn't really have like, I don't know, like harder hitting bars, and the sound is pretty generic. It's a formulaic approach is what I'm trying to say, and that's the fault of course of the labels, because they're the ones that are in control, at least partly, of the creative process that the artists under them are going through, right? They really push an image and their artist has to do it, and it's kind of a bad cycle. So I see where Knox is coming from, but I will say I'm not like a hater of mainstream music either. So I agree with a lot of his points, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say like a lot of those songs aren't on my playlist. I do have a lot of those songs on my playlist, so it's just about having a healthy balance of let's not spam this type of music too much, and also you yourself don't be so easily influenced. And if you do those two things, I think you're in a good spot. That was a long rant from me, but he really sparked this conversation. So if you guys listen this far into the video, put Knox Hill made some great points in the comment section below, and I'll know you listen to my points too.